Thanksgiving is upon us, and the Kelces are in town. Is Taylor Swift gonna be there? You just have to stick around.
I'll be feasting on KFC because
KFC?
I won't have anybody here.
You don't have anybody in there?
Yeah. Thanks, Taylor. Appreciate you.
Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce says he won't be with anybody over Thanksgiving while he feasts on KFC. His girlfriend, Taylor Swift, is in Brazil preparing for a 3-day stand of concerts beginning Friday. Taylor Swift's fans spent hours strategizing, even dreaming, of how she could fit a trip to Kansas City into her concert schedule to spend Thanksgiving with Travis Kelce and their families here. In the end, reality is this. The Kansas City Chiefs star alone, canoodling with a bucket of chicken on the biggest food holiday of the year. Swifties in Brazil reported that the pop superstar is still there. She traveled from Rio de Janeiro to Sao Paulo on Tuesday, the day after she ended a 3-concert stand in Rio marred by the death of a young fan in the extreme heat before Friday's show. Swift begins another 3 days of concerts in Sao Paulo on Friday. After the fan died, Swift postponed Saturday's concert to Monday, eliminating any possibility she could come back to the States this week. The choice to stay came one day after an insider told Page Six that Swift would be making a last-minute decision about whether she was up for the long travel days. However, she is left devastated about a fan dying, and the bad weather has further complicated matters. The weather is extreme. It's a mess she didn't expect. It's been a traumatic experience, and it's been a lot to deal with for Taylor. Our source noted that traveling back to the States could end up being too much for Swift, who has been overcome with grief following 23-year-old Anna Clara Benavides' death. Later that night during the show, Swift, who personally handed out water to fans during the show, took to her Instagram story to address the tragedy. Swift's father, Scott, was in Brazil with her. It's unclear if her mother, Andrea, will be flying down to join them for the holiday. Taylor Swift has been struggling with the tragedy at one of her Eras Tour concerts in Rio de Janeiro, and to help comfort her is her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, who has been her main support system, according to Us Weekly. She is so grateful she's had Travis, a source told the publication on November 21st. He's been a huge support system for her right now. Her family has been there, but it's different to have a boyfriend to lean on, the insider continued. The source also noted that Swift was completely beside herself after Ana Clara Benavides Machado's death, and it's been so hard for her to talk about. The pop star also reached out to Benavides' family, according to the outlet. Meanwhile, Kelce will be feasting on KFC because I won't have anybody here, he told his brother, Jason Kelce, during their latest New Heights podcast episode, released Wednesday. You don't have anybody in there cooking turkey? Jason asked him with concern in his voice. He asked what his brother's private chef would be doing. I don't know, Kelce said. He might be going back to hang out with his family, so...
Well, good luck to them. I'll be feasting on KFC because
KFC?
I won't have anybody here.
You don't have anybody in there?
Yeah.
Turkey?
No,
What's Kumar doing?
We'll have to... I don't know. He might be going back to hang out with his family, so...
That makes sense, said Jason. If you want to make a quick trip, you're welcome at the house, Travi. Thanks, man. We'll have plenty of food. Travis laughed. Thanks, he said, before woefully adding, that's exactly what I wanted to do this week.
That makes
We'll
sense.
see.
If you want to make a quick trip, you're welcome to the house trip.
Thanks, man.
We'll have plenty of food.
Thanks. That's exactly what I wanted to do this week.
Not even the promise of Kylie Kelce's green bean casserole, which the brothers gushed over, changed his mind. Jason's wife, along with Kelce matriarch Donna Kelce, came to Kansas City to watch the brothers play against each other in Monday Night Football. The Chiefs lost to Jason's Philadelphia Eagles. Usually boisterous and over-the-top, Kelce seemed dispirited at times during the podcast. He said as much himself when the brothers talked about the game. I'm just not playing my best football right now, man, and it's pissing me off every freaking time I go out there, Kelce said. The team overall, though, is still together, and that's all that freaking matters, he said. He was more upbeat when he and his brother talked turkey, or lack thereof. Jason said the Kelces were not big turkey eaters when the brothers were growing up and usually had pork chops on Thanksgiving. Travis, a super picky eater according to his brother, said his favorite Thanksgiving foods include honey-baked ham, macaroni and cheese, and their mother's dinner rolls, the recipe for which has been floating around and shared online for days. Travis told his brother he celebrated Thanksgiving early this year. "We had our Friendsgiving on Saturday," he said, referencing some of his teammates. "It was awesome." And from the photos that Brittany Mahomes, wife of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, posted Saturday of the elegant dinner party at their home in Loch Lloyd, awesome is most accurate. On top of missing out on Thanksgiving with Travis, she also missed out on the most hyped game of the year. So far this past Monday night, though Taylor Swift was thousands of miles away wrapping up her Eras tour stop in Brazil, she was still top of mind for Travis Kelce, and the journalists covering the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles game on November 20th. During the third quarter, ESPN reporter Lisa Salters discussed her quick conversation with Kelce. Salters asked Kelce how he was adjusting to things, and the star tight end, who scored a touchdown near the end of the second quarter, gave a quick update on his and Swift's relationship. "We're having a great time," Kelce responded, according to Salters. "We're both happy and enjoying life."
Asked her Chiefs Bo Travis Kelce how's he's adjusting to all this attention. He said, "We're having a great time. We're both happy, enjoying life."
Originally, Swift was expected to attend the game, which was a Super Bowl rematch between Kelce's Chiefs and the Eagles, whose star center is Kelce's brother Jason Kelce. But she stayed in Brazil to play one more show that had been postponed and rescheduled over the weekend following the death of a fan and safety concerns due to extreme heat. For the Monday night game, there was also an anticipation for the introductory meeting of both Taylor and Travis's parents. And since Thanksgiving is now also off the table, we'll have to see what Christmas brings for the couple. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and check out one of these videos.